Walks in, steps up to the mic like a pro.
Yeah.
Ready.
Boom. We'll get you to weigh in on the topic first. Baggedmilk from Oilers Nation. Things you're sick of paying for. Yesterday we did things you're sick, like tasks around the house you're sick of doing.
Yeah.
So we've been bitching. It felt like the week to do it.
There's a lot of things. Cable.
Oh, yeah.
Cable.
Tired of paying for cable. I'm tired of new streaming services.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got to pay for parking around the Oilers Nation, too, don't you?
No, thankfully not.
Oh, I thought you did.
But we used to have an office downtown, and parking was a nightmare.
Didn't Chris, the intern, get like parking tickets every other week?
Well, yeah, because he was trying to work his way around the system, so he'd park at a save-on and then move every 2 hours, and so it didn't work. He single-handedly filled about 24 potholes by himself.
He got the bike lanes.
Yeah, exactly.
He paid for the bike lanes. I saw this article, and Andrew Ference has made comments to this regard in the past about his days with the Oilers. But again, every time he talks about it, it seems to stir up some more emotions about the Taylor Hall days, I guess. We could maybe...
Yeah, what a shock that 20-year-olds party.
I know.
Way to go out on a limb there, Ference.
No, correct that. Millionaire 20-year-olds.
I was getting buckled when I was 20 like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Let alone if I had millions of dollars to my name, forget about it.
We were having that conversation last night, just watching the game, and I was like, yeah, I would have been dead. If somebody wrote me a $4 million check and I was 18...
Yeah, come on. The thing I had a problem with is why didn't the organization stop it?
Yeah.
Like, if I let my dog
Because they did it. That's how they grew up.
Exactly. If I let my dog continue to poo in my house without teaching him to go outside, then he's going to keep doing it. It's the same thing.
Right.
I didn't understand why he's shooting arrows at the organization years after he leaves.
Well, and he was supposed to be the captain of the team, right? So
he didn't.
Is that not his leadership role?
Yeah, it seemed like, I don't know, that interview, man, it seemed like he was more buddies with the coach than he was necessarily a player-coach relationship.
He had a lot to say about Dallas getting a raw deal there, right? Yeah.
Did he, though? Did he? Otherwise, he would be a coach in the NHL again, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you'd think he would have gotten another opportunity if he really was.
I guess the other 30 teams are really giving him a raw deal, too.
The thing about certain businesses, I think when you step into that world, you need to be aware of what that world is about. Like, if you get into radio... You need to realize you're not going to make a lot of money for a lot of years. And then there's a good chance you might never make any money. And then there's a good chance you're going to get fired every 2 years, right? It's the greatest job in the world, but you need to wrap your head around that possibility. If you don't have any success, they're probably going to put a bullet in you, right?
Exactly.
And so coaching, same thing. It's a horrible job from that perspective, but these guys make millions of dollars and they have a pretty good life, right?
There was another angle too, like he took shots at the media and at the fans for being negative. And what I see as a fan and a guy who writes about the team is an organization that missed the playoffs for a decade.
Yeah.
And you're like...
And you're mad that they're being negative about the team.
And fans are still filling the building in spite of a horrible
and they're wearing
team
your
for 10
jersey.
years. Come on, man. Of course they're going to be upset that the team sucks. They want to see a winning team.
Yeah. Any fan base is going to be upset.
Of course. If you think that Leafs fans or Habs fans wouldn't have raged over a decade of no playoffs, forget about it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
For sure.
I want to talk about Mikko Koskinen quickly.
He could be the answer.
He's the answer?
The big
That's
fella
what I was
is,
gonna ask.
man, he looked really good last night. Despite 4 goals, I don't think that was necessarily fair because without him, it would have been a loss last night.
Yeah.
For sure. Are they saying he's the number one? Not really, eh? Like they're
Not really. Hitchcock keeps
kind of his
saying that he's
style,
going to plateau them, the two guys. As long as they're both going, I'm all for it. I love a good old-fashioned goalie battle.
Hitchcock, I think it was him that was talking. He kind of had a good point. Like, you need 2 goalies in the West with the travel you're doing and the wear and tear on your goalie.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing to have 2 guys go. Because Cam Talbot has looked pretty good in his last
His
couple
last 2 starts, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
But there is that mindset, though. If
be number
you
one.
think you're number one, you play like number one.
Although if you're trying to get, if you're playing for playing time, you up your game too.
Yeah, I like the competition. I like both guys going. I hope they can continue doing it because the Oilers need them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, we've been guarded about our enthusiasm for the Edmonton Oilers and how they're playing because
we've been hurt before.
Yeah.
yes, it could all change. But is there anything that you want to say about watching this team and eating less beets?
You know, it's really nice to make a cocktail after the game.
You eating the brum, drinking the brum.
I'm
right?
drinking some brums.
Yeah.
I make myself a little brumski after they win. I talk to the people. I'm having a good time. You know what? And my stomach is thankful. So the lesson here that I've learned,
You're not peeing red.
Exactly. The lesson that I've learned over this winning streak is that alcohol is better for you than beets.
And the Oilers are in Winnipeg next, right?
That'll be a tough
How do you
match
think
tomorrow
the
night.
bus ride will affect them from North Dakota?
It's a long bus ride. The worst part about it, obviously, Winnipeg doesn't have an airport.
Yes.
So the Oilers have to go to Fargo, North Dakota, cross customs twice. That's the tough part. They have to fly in there and then fly back. Or bus in. It's tough.
That's gotta be tough to play there.
It's a long day. It's about a 4.5 hour bus ride. It's a big one. I hope they got snacks.
That'll be a good game tomorrow. That'll be a good tilt.
Hopefully. I mean, they lost Klefbom last night with probably a broken hand.
Who did they bring up? That was the other thing I wanted to ask. Who did they replace Klefbom with? Is there anybody, or are we pretty thin depth-wise with the blue line?
There's some guys that probably still need a little bit of polish. I'll be curious to see if they bring up Caleb Jones. Caleb Jones had a really fine season in Bakersfield so far. I wonder if he gets the opportunity. It'll be interesting, though, because Klefbom's going to be out for weeks. So
he was playing really well, too.
Very well.
He
So
must have broke his hand.
Solid.
yeah, he took a slapper right to the hand. So hand, finger, knuckle, something like that.
Yeah, there is Baggedmilk from Oilers Nation. We'll watch your blog today to find out if there is any Klefbom news. I'm sure you guys will report it on Oilers Nation.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks for the visit, man.
Thank you.